Comments to you. I have a little gal down at Oswego East.
Because this is hilarious.
And I made the comment, I said Northwestern, I said they're out their head. I said they're charging $46,000 a year to go to college. They do not. They charge $54,000. I said, oh, I said, you're lucky enough to be able to go there. I can go any place. My parents can send me any place I want to go. And I said, well, I said, make an agreement with your parents. I said, have them put $54,000 in your checking account each year. And I said, go over to DuPage, largest community college in the nation. Waubonsee, building a brand new building down there, none better. And as far as we're concerned here, Elgin's been one of the best community colleges in the state for 20 years. And I know because I evaluated them one time when I was teaching at St. Charles. But anyway, I said, you do that for 2 years. I said, you'll graduate from DuPage. And I said, you'll have a 3.5. And I will not. I'll have a 4. And I says, good. You've got Associate of Science, because she was going to be a doctor. And I said, you're going to Northwestern. Northwestern say, we want you. Primarily because she's a 4.2. It'll only cost you $10,000 a year. And I said, you can be real happy because your dad's putting $54,000 in your checking account each year. I said, you graduate from Northwestern, you don't have 1 degree, you have 2 degrees, and you'll have a 4 again, won't you? Yes, I will. And I said, good. You've got a 4, you got $200,000 in your checking account, and you can go to any med school you want to, because Northwestern is that good a school. You got a 4 from there, you walk on water. Now, many kids are going to be going to a 4-year school, and maybe, well, I can go there a year, and it'll only cost my parents $10,000, and cost me $5,000. But at the end of the year, 1 year, you'll be $15,000 money in your family that isn't there. And you're an intelligent individual. If your parents are going to lose $5,000 or $10,000, have them put in your checking account. Go to community college. Why do you go to community college? Number one, the teachers there are paid more and probably have a higher degree than your freshman teachers at Bradley, Champaign, or whatever. And been 10, 15 years ago, but I had one of my students say, yeah, I was in a class at Champaign, there were 900 kids in the class. Required English course, that's what you need, you know. But the point is, if you do get your community college, and maybe you go to a party or somebody takes advantage of you all night long or something like that, because those things happen. But the point is, if you do have something like that, and you do succumb, and you go to class and you take a test and you end up with a D or a C or maybe even a B, what happens to that grade? You have any idea? Your community college, it's gone. It does not go with you. Yes, you've got your degree, and you've got an Associate of Science or an Associate of Arts degree, but you go to Champaign or whatever, and you start your grade point there. Now, what might your major be, my man?
Business.
Business. Do you think if you're taking business courses and courses related to that, you're going to get your A's and B's? Don't give me that maybe crap, you will, because you're a senior and your junior college, you'll be more mature than you know what I mean. You'll be taking your courses, whether it be music, art, or whatever, you're going to get your A's and B's. And when I evaluated Elgin Community College, I had the vice president of the college come in to us in the afternoon, and I really felt a little bit out of place because there were 4 guys with doctorates there. And I said I spelled my name correctly, and they selected me because I had a Fulbright. But the point is, they wanted a lower echelon person. And as I said, I was only a school teacher. But the point is, when he came in and he talked to us, and he said, our engineering students from Elgin Community College that go to Champaign graduate with a higher accumulated grade than a 4-year student down there. Now you think about that, because you've got to be a valedictorian salutatorian to go down to Champaign, you've got to have a good grade point. But down there, maybe some of them have, go to a party, I can't remember what happened, but they went to a party, then they take the test the next day, and they get a D or a C. It stays with them. Now I told you go to community college, and something happened to you all night, you forgot about it, oh, I got a test, well, you take the test, you get a bad grade, it's gone. At Champaign, it stays with you, your freshman, sophomore grades. So you, as a transfer, will definitely have a higher grade point. Did you know that?
I did not.
You did not? Well, I know you're going to college. But anyway, you guys keep this in mind. And the other thing is too, that you gotta remember too, today, students are more knowledgeable or adult or experienced or exposed or grown up than your parents or your grandparents. I mean, you go to your 8th grade party, there's a keg of beer there, you know that you have different experience than maybe your parents had, you know what I mean? And that, no, I didn't say that.